Hey, good afternoon again to you. Just obviously getting you some detail here, Derek, of the 2011 BT50. This is the GT series, the one that you looked at online, and hopefully, as you'll appreciate, it's a very, very high standard of car. It's been well looked after. It's got full service history with it, and as I take you around and show you a few of the additional extras, hopefully it's a vehicle you'd be interested in getting your hands on. But yeah, just to sort of kick you off, obviously showing you again, but that's the full Mazda factory edition steel replacement bull bar. Comes with fog lights fitted into it, and of course indicators. It's had additional light fall spotlights put across the nose as well, and of course it's got your headlight bonnet protectors as an option there as well. So just as I take you around the car, they're a factory alloy wheel, so there's no modification there. And of course on the Bridgestone jeweler. Forgive the noise above me, mate. Just again, just sort of taking you right around the car to sort of see it for all its good and bad features. Not that I've found too many bad ones for you, but appreciate give you everything. So again, side steps on this particular car. Bridgestone jewelers will be still an 80% tyre. I've actually had them on my own personal car for a few years, and I find them a really good off-road tyre, yet still very quiet as a road vehicle. So again, just opening the car up for you. All the leather interior and everything's fantastically turned out. So no marks, no stretching, no dehydration through the leather. And of course from there, all your items and everything else sitting behind there for the jack and tools. Again, that sort of sets you up with the BT50 dual matting, whether you have seen them, but these seats actually also fold back up. So it just gives you that little bit of extra space through the car, should you obviously want to hold the seats up out of the way and utilise the storage underneath. Okay, so you have that there. It's also been fitted with, of course, the full upgraded safety pack. So in respect to that, you've got side impact intrusion airbags. Of course from there, I beg your pardon too, mate, it might help you. This is actually complianced as a January 2012, not 2011. So yeah, with respect to that, this particular car does have Bluetooth, it does have cruise control. It also has voice recognition there for you in the car. Okay, and yeah, with that in mind, 108,000 right now currently on the clock. Okay, it's also fitted with an independent climate control system. So again, yourself and your wife can enjoy the temperature and the climate of the car you desire. Of course, all your auxiliary options there, which do obviously include media appointments, whether you like to run USB music through the car, and or quite a few other features that you've got up in there. As I said, with your Bluetoothing and that, you can pair all that up as you go. Just to sort of give you a quick little overview, but the reversing camera will come up in there for you. So where you do need to, that looks right over the tow ball for you. So it gives you a nice, convenient and easily assisted hitching up or de-hitching of your trailer. So again, the dashboard, the interior, everything is really in a good high standard. Hood lining, interior lighting, you won't find a blemish through it in that respect. If I was to sort of show you something, which is probably the most used part of the car, but obviously the little leather markings that are in there for sort of the first maybe 10-15% of the seat itself. Obviously they're probably the ones that are stretched. Certainly no tears or anything major in them, but whether you decided to put seat covers on them down the track. You've also obviously had the shoe roo fitted into there as well, so that'll come in handy, I'm sure, in some of those trips away. You've also got on this car the multi-option, so you've got the sliding window on this side, and then of course you've got the rear window, the pop out on the other side for you to fit tools, those sorts of things, or to work out of the car. Just before I do drop that, you might be aware, but of course your full heavy duty Hayman Reese tow kit there. It's got your, as I said, your photo, your camera lens there, so as you're hitching up it's really user friendly. You might have also heard the sensors, so it's got reversing sensors for you when you are parking. Just to open it up, it's fitted of course with the factory fitted Mazda interliner, and of course inside the box here, not only do you have your Anderson plug fitted, you've also got your auxiliary battery in there as well for you. Okay. So yeah, nice and convenient, plenty of tie down points throughout the back of the car, obviously from that point of view. Again, just to sort of show you on that side, there is a slight little dent right at the top of that gate there as well, which as I said, no secrets on it. The car is a good truck. It does have a couple of blemishes there on it. Bringing you back around to this side, of course, so knowing that nice easy to pop out option, so great when you're unpacking or you're just working out of your toolkit from the side of the car. You can always access it a bit easier that way. Of course, the other side gives you the benefit if you've got pets or other things, you just want ventilation in the car. As that all closes back down. Okay, again, tyres on this side were also just as immaculate. Sideboards are unmarked. Everything else down that side you will see. I'll just open it up for you inside again. So as you notice, but factory fitted matting on both sides of the car. As I might have mentioned before, but all your servicing and everything's been done through our dealers up here. So originally from Gladstone, so from that point of view, it's always been a Queensland vehicle. And of course from there, something that's probably been a bit more inland, if anything, other than coastal. So purchased from down that way, give you a bit more of an overview. But all been serviced and everything currently through the Anderson Mazda dealership there in Gladstone. So from that point, when it was down there, every time it had the bonnet lifted effectively, it was done by Mazda technicians and serviced it religiously throughout that period of time. So everything you'd like to know about the car's history has effectively been done all the way through at the Gladstone dealership down there. So everything on the car from the day it was sold right through to the day that it was actually traded back out has actually been maintained through the Anderson dealership in Gladstone. So again, all those are available there to you. I do believe I've got a second key. I've got your lock nuts in there as well, and of course your low range, high range 4x4. It's just an absolute cracker of a truck. It'll be a pleasure to travel around the country in a car of this sort of quality. And again, I'll actually, just before I conclude, I'll open the bonnet there for you, Derek. Forgive the bad bumpy footage here. Obviously all your regulators and so forth. Good priming set up there, heavy duty deep cell battery in the front and the rear. All your additional upgraded relays fitted in there for you as well. But yeah, as I said, I certainly trust and hope this vehicle suits what you're after. I've no doubt the condition will satisfy you from where it sits. It'll give you all the towing capacity that you desire and a hell of a nice comfortable ride for you while you're trekking around the country. But again, hopefully that's a vehicle of interest for you. I'd love to get your thoughts when you've checked it out, and we'll work on a changeover price for you as soon as we get the Chery details back. Thanks again, Derek. Talk to you soon.